It's a lovely Minecraft day today. And look at the things that I've done. And by the thing I've done, I mean literally the one thing that I've done. Ignore the roof. I had visitors last stream and I got cake and stuff. But if you look, my mailbox actually has a box around the mailbox and it's pretty colours, but it does look a bit like an ice cream stand. It's fine though. That's fine. I'm not hurt by that at all. And I also have the 5,000 diamond trophy. Let's go show this off. It's huge. It's huge. It's a large trophy. And it's all mine. And I got it completely legitimately. Okay? Okay. But you've seen the thumbnail. You want to know how you get your own hands on a teeny tiny plushie Cleo. Well, let me tell you and show you, because it's cute. Hey, look at my plush. My plush is amazing. It's cute and adorable and is dressed in my Life series outfit. If you want a tiny arsonist to join your family, this is probably the best tiny arsonist on the market. You'll have to provide your own flint and steel for safety purposes. And if you go to the makeshift link in the description, you can get your own little teeny tiny plushie Cleo. And if you're still not convinced, maybe this song will help.
Teeny tiny plushie Cleo, teeny tiny plushie Cleo, teeny tiny plushie Cleo, teeny tiny plush Cleo, teeny plush.
This is the first time I've mentioned this on video, and we're already halfway to our goal. So please help me make the teeny tiny Life series plushie Cleo to fruition. Yes, you know you want one. You know you do. You know. Can I hypnotize anyone with these eyes? Probably not. But you want one. Well, at least I want you to want one. And that's almost the same thing. So for over a year into this series, this base is looking a bit bare. Now I'm starting to, I'm putting things into it. Look at it. Look at the things that I'm putting into it. But this area needs doing. This little tree, which was my first ever tree, probably needs moving because, you know, it's cute and all, but it's actually in the way. So I will like move that off to one place. But here I want an inn. Now I want one of the old like because we've got like this sort of magipunk feel going on. I want one of the old like Tudor style inns with like stone at the bottom and another layer that's white with wood. I've looked at a whole bunch of like images of buildings. The one that I actually picked to sort of semi-replicate was like actually a Lego kind of build. So I'm interpreting that. It's not going to be exact, obviously, because this is Minecraft, not Lego. But I'm going to put it here. And I got like all the basic materials for it. I've got stone. I've got white wood. I decided to like, in line with the cool colors roof, I've decided to do it like a tealy color. The original model was blue, but I figured teal would be nice. So that's what I'm doing. So we've got the basic shell. It looks out of place because like this is very detailed. This is not very detailed. I think I'm going to leave the white wood as like plain because the texturing from that is going to come from like wooden spruce beams and like crossbars and all that sort of things. I've looked for like little tips and tricks on the internet, so I've got a few ideas of how I want it to look. I'm gonna have like a wood been going across here. I'm probably going to change that out floor to be wood. I'm going to texture this part, and I'm probably going to texture the roof. It needs to come out a little bit more, I think. Maybe. I'll see. And put in some windows. I think one window here and like a couple windows here, like a couple of windows around here. I think I'm just going to get on with it, and we'll see how it goes. So Jeff wants to speak to me, so I'm gonna head over to Jeff's.
There we go. I was muted. Sorry.
Of course you were. We always start these things muted. That's fine.
That's how Hermitcraft works.
Apparently.
I desperately need your help.
How desperate are we talking about? Are we talking this week desperate, or are we talking?
Oh, not in that type of desperation.
Oh, okay.
More of like, my armor stand skills are absolutely pathetic, and
if you don't
I need you to do something about it. So.
Well, I need to do something about.
Listen.
Okay.
So this is what I got, and it's not very good.
It's a good start, actually.
Yeah, like it took me like an hour to do this. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's pretty bad.
Have you considered moving the heads at all?
Actually, chat told me to do that, so I kind of tilted them a little bit. But
here we go. So like this head goes down a few blocks, and then you move him to the side.
Oh, that's so cool.
And then he looks like he's actually thinking about things, and that's literally all I'm gonna do different in this. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, you got more skills than I do and can do it much faster. So the forest is now finished, and I've started working on the castle up there, but it's missing life, right?
All right.
It's cool looking. I love this place so much, but it's like, okay, nothing's really happening, and there's like shops and places to go, but
there's nothing. Nothing
happening.
There's no one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you want people.
I want people, or just whatever you feel is best. And I understand that it's going to be a lot of work. I'm not looking for it to be super full, but make it come to life.
Okay. I'm probably gonna need. Are you villagering it with the heads?
We can do villagers or whatever you think is best.
Right, because you're going to have to provide me with heads, because I've got nothing this season.
Okay, I can do the heads, the armor stands, whatever you need. Like, is there anything in particular that you want?
Leather is probably the thing. Well, no, I've probably got enough leather to do this. This is probably,
okay.
Like,
I can definitely get more though. So
yeah, heads is probably the main thing that I'm going to need.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm going to have to build myself a whole bunch, and I don't want to.
I had the problem where I was like doing all these really fancy exteriors, and then I was running into issues where the interiors were lacking because of space.
Yeah, so you made space first, yeah.
Yeah, so I just like started building and was like, yeah, so I'm doing all of the interiors first. Yes.
That's cool.
So all interiors first and then exterior after. So
are these new paintings?
Oh, I love them. They're so good.
They're very good. I'm going to have to use some of those, I think.
So
yeah.
What are you building?
I'm come.
You want to fly over there?
Yeah, let's show you.
Okay, before we do anything else, I gotta say that bridge is freaking wonderful. Did you build that?
No, that is a full build, and it's so impressive.
Because I don't know if you know this or not, but like building in diagonal in Minecraft is one of the hardest things ever, and that's like the weirdest diagonal bridge I've ever seen in my entire life.
False
Oh
was
my God.
False was matching the roof with the little roof. I don't know if you can see it on the back of that
Yeah.
building. Because I built this, and then False
Yeah.
goes, well, I need to make a bridge. But this is what I'm working on today.
Oh, I love this style of building.
Yeah, it's so cool. I've got so much
Yeah.
inspiration from everything, and I'm
Mhm.
trying to work out the design part now. Like I've done.
So what's this build gonna be for? Like,
That's
is
the
it just a
inn.
main
So
building or?
basically, we've got like village has been damaged. We've got the little refugee
Mhm.
set people who
Yeah.
live in the tents and stuff.
Oh my God, these tents are wonderful.
It's literally just banners copied and pasted.
It's still so impressive though. Like,
I know, but it's one of
this
those
is
things.
why I want to hire you, because look at this. Like, you got chains and
Yeah,
it's
and it
ridiculous.
takes
That's
a while.
ridiculous.
It
Like,
takes
I'm so
a
sorry,
while.
but
but what
I
about
would
the
have
mushrooms,
never
though?
thought to do this, like, ever.
But what about the mushrooms, though? The mushrooms are great.
The blue mushrooms?
Blue mushrooms and the little red ones on the side of the vlog.
I think I would probably try the red ones. The blue ones probably not so much.
I mean, you're just not hungry enough if you're not trying the blue ones. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, but I've spent like
this
is
tree is pretty fantastic as well.
Thank you. This is my first tree.
Trees are ridiculously hard to build.
I did.
So.
Yeah, that's why I never did it before. So now I'm working on it, and yeah.
I would go as far to say that trees are probably one of the hardest things in Minecraft to build, because they're so natural and nothing is ever the same. And
yeah, I'm working on trying like with all the new shrubbery and stuff. I'm trying to blend things in so it looks like it looks like, because before I've just had this like naturally green land, and now I'm working on like making it look like there's stuff in there, but without going overboard, which is what I'm worried about. So
whereas I you know, when I was thinking about my forest plans, I just thought, when I'm in there, I want to feel like I'm not on the server anymore. And so I just packed it full. It was just like, let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, you can pack it full, but it's a case of like knowing what looks natural, and what breaks immersion. I mean, it's blocky, but you know, I'm trying.
I also really like this. This is, I'm gonna maybe steal this. I think.
What? The little tree?
Your little tree.
The little tree. I think the little tree is so cute. It's like, I adore
really
those.
good.
Yeah, those ones are cool, and I like the little spiral ones, like the conifers. So
also, this lamp is ridiculously cool as well.
It is really cool. Actually, that was designed by my partner, and they let me use it. So yeah,
tell them well done, because
I will.
The weird thing about lamps is it's like, how do I make them without looking really, really bulky, but still look detailed?
Yeah.
And this nails it. So.
This is the perfect one, which is why I stole it.
That makes total sense, because you're like, yeah, you know, this is just gonna go on my base now. So
yeah.
But,
I mean, they were quite pleased with it, so it's like, it's cool. But it's the little touches. It's like the fire and the buzzing of the things, and it's like it's starting to become like everything now with all the new updates, with all the little grasses and stuff, and the flowers, the yellow flowers. Like when you put down pink flowers, it makes you think, oh, it's a bit garish, but the yellow flowers just make it, oh no, that's a natural thing.
No, I totally agree. I like how you've used both of them though. Kind of gives it some very nice contrast.
Yeah, I can't use the massive flowers anymore though. They're too big.
Oh yeah.
They're garish.
I suppose so, yeah.
They're garish. All right, so I finished the front at least. I put in like little staircase with like a nice railing. There is a bit too much brown. I'm having to figure out what I'm going to take off with the brown. Maybe this window needs to come off. Maybe these pillars need to come off. Maybe that should just be a white wall. I'm okay with this. Maybe the colors around the window, around this window, maybe this window. Maybe we can turn them into like a blue for the that matches the roof. Maybe that's what we need to do. So I think I've got the main part of this building done. Like the roof has, as you can see, light at the edges and darker in the corners. So we got some light shading. I've got the wood struts on the front. I think we've got like a little roof thing on the back here. I think I'm going to actually put some stairs down the side of this so it sort of fits in nicely with what we've got going on. Little details at the front, obviously with the waxed trapdoors. I've also been using like armor stands to do the side pieces on, make them look like they kind of fit together. So that's a nice use of armor stands. So yeah, do that. I like the little like the stone gravelly type things. I've got the drying fish of various sizes, armor stands, obviously. The little cactus flowers that are here, like that are new, are beautiful. Love those. And we've got a food pile, carrots in that box, bread in that box, apples here. And when you go in, it's wood and walls, and I've got to fill up this place. But I've got something else I need to do first. Yes, I have to finish my little season 2 build here. I've got to definitely do the concrete roof for the clouds and stuff. I got to put in like TFC's little mushroom house here. I want to put in some amazeballs. I was going to do the Corralis's looky at my no, what was it? It was Rent-A-Dep. The looky stuff hadn't been a thing before then. Okay. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for season 2. So we got the jump onto the thing, and maybe we can put some amazeballs here, and then maybe we can actually get like a little parkour course of like maybe amazeballs, TFC's mushroom over the wall, because I think it can be used to kind of bypass some stuff. If I make it tricky, like it's got to be tricky to do, but also there is like if you can get on top of here, you can jump across. And maybe over this side I'll put like a mini Shaun the Sheep, because that was a big thing, or Muse Meets maybe. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. think I've completed. I think I have. Not 100% sure, but I think so. So let's take a little look-see. So obviously we have the Great Cthulhu, and we have the two towers. I probably need to fill in the X. You know what? People can come out of that. That's fine. We have 3 amaze balls from Slipgator. We've got TFC's mushroom, and then we've got I'm pretty sure I made the sheep, Shaun the sheep, who is in fact Shaun. But yeah, and then it leads on to season 3, and I think it's done. And we've got like the glass shattering down, which makes this jump a bit more precarious. Not very precarious, but a bit more precarious. And there's this split where you can actually jump onto the amaze balls, onto the mushroom, and over the wall. I don't think you can. Hi, kitty. I don't think you can jump onto Shaun, but I think we're done. I think we are.